Alright, man, so look, we have the Scary Reacts, bro. Scary Comp 107. We got the lights off. We got the rosary on deck, so we're gonna stay protected. And we're gonna see how freaky this is. I don't know why I like doing this to myself, but we're here. So let's get it. Original link down below.
September 8th of 2025, a strange video was posted by a woman whose mother runs a daycare center at home. One day, while her mom was looking after a few kids, one of them freaks out and scares the other children around. The following video recorded the incident, but the reason she shares this video isn't just to show this particular occurrence. Apparently, something else was recorded that has left her completely terrified and she doesn't know what to make of it. This is what was caught. Take a look.
What the hell? Whoa. How did that happen?
Did you do that? Were you in there? Were you in there?
Wait, what? It just...
Did you do that? Were you in there?
Nah, that is freaky. I rebuke thee. That is freaky as hell. Ain't no way.
Who knocked this over? Who knocked this over?
Somehow, the playhouse in the corner falls on its own even though none of the children had touched it. And strangely, it happens only moments after the child ran out of the room, freaked out over something that happened inside. Neither mom nor anyone else could figure out what had scared the living daylights out of him. But recently, after posting this video, someone noticed a certain detail that might explain why he was so frightened. It goes without saying, but what they spotted has made the daycare owner deeply unsettled. Watch closely.
What? I missed it. What happened? Whoa. That's weird.
What happened?
It wasn't until looking closely at the footage that the daycare owner noticed a pair of hands grabbing the doorway. It seemingly recedes back into the room soon after the child lets out a piercing scream, as if reacting to it. Now, after seeing many comments on this, the daycare owner's daughter, who posted this video, makes another video giving an update on this whole situation.
I wanted to quickly show you exactly what it was that was scaring the little kid that my mom was watching. So pretty much the house, and obviously it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that. And this is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway.
Oh no. No way.
I don't really know what to make of that. I thought at first that it was like bugs or something like that, but it looked almost like two hands gripping on the top, like leading into this room, just like. But the main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason. Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors. We already found someone who's going to take it off our hands and pick it up on Facebook Marketplace.
No
As
way.
if things couldn't get any more creepy, we now know why the little boy had screamed. He had seen something in this vanity mirror. According to him, he saw a face. For this reason, they've been covering this up with a bedsheet so that none of the kids get spooked. They don't know who or what he saw, but they've been keeping all the kids away from going inside, and they plan to keep it that way until the buyer who found this on Facebook Marketplace comes to pick it up. But one night, while looking over at the security cameras, the daycare owner's daughter sees that the child safety gate is opening on its own.
Whoa.
That's fucking creepy.
Yo. Imagine it just unlatches itself in front of her.
Do it again.
No way. Stop.
Like, yeah, okay. Do it again.
No way.
I'll wait.
You heard
Do
that?
it again. Open the gate.
Bro, this is freaking me out, bro. What the hell? What the hell just happened? Wait, I missed it. Oh, whoa, what was that? Don't take that cover off. Yo, no, that's gotta be freaky. Is that a face? That's a face. Oh, hell no, I rebuke thee.
Out of nowhere, something behind the sheet sticks out. It happens right when she tells
Bro, this is giving me the
supposed
chills.
entity
I gotta
to
watch
open
my
the gate.
back.
Although nothing happens with that, this happens instead. But it's not just this which has caught the attention of the daycare owner's daughter. It's also what appears in the middle of the sheet. After standing up and recording the vanity mirror, two little indents appear on the cover, looking just like fingers pressing from the other side. The thing is though, there shouldn't be another side. The only thing beneath the sheet is the vanity mirror, which doesn't have any moving pieces, but here, something moves. Upon seeing this, she immediately bolts out in a panic frenzy as something with the creepy mirror just happened. She has no idea what was underneath, but whatever it was, she has no intention of finding out or going back into this room. She has since locked the door, making sure no kids get inside.
That we're gonna
Damn,
keep the
bro.
room closed off from the kiddos for now, so they can play in the rest of the space.
While she waits for the buyer to pick up this item, the door remains shut. Now, not much else is known about this story, but even with a lack of info, it's still pretty creepy, which of course is often the case with these videos. But until further updates, this one remains a mystery.
That was crazy. Knocking down the dollhouse that is that hefty, like, that thing weighs at least like 100 pounds. Maybe a little less.
Now, this next video was recorded by a nurse who filmed this video for an older woman living in a nursing home.
Hold on. It says throwback to 2019 when a resident asked me to record her cleaning the death room. She wanted it for her Facebook group so I could record this for her using her phone. Whenever someone would tell me they don't believe in ghosts, I showed them this
When
video.
she took this video, but even to this day, this footage continues to keep her up at night. She recorded this video for the lady since she asked to be filmed. She wanted a video of herself blessing a room where apparently many residents have passed away. The seniors call this the death room because weirdly enough, whenever a resident stays there, they either get really sick or pass away within a month or two. It's a
Really?
very odd occurrence, but the old lady plans to cleanse the room and post the video to her Facebook group. But unfortunately, she doesn't post it because things don't go according to plan. This is what was caught.
So how did you get this?
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window
Oh,
open to your
whoa,
blessings.
whoa, I rebuke
In
thee.
Jesus'
Ain't no
name.
way.
May
Yo,
every door be a
nah,
passage to your grace, and
that
every
spirit
window open to your
was
blessings.
not messing
In
with that.
Jesus' name.
It happens quickly, but the rosary gets lifted. Yet saying that is an understatement because looking closely, it actually appears as if someone had yanked the string of beads. However, no one is there. The only plausible explanation would be that the old lady had moved her arm or wrist, which made the rosary move, but clearly she doesn't. Now, the person who took this is a nurse who works at this care center, and she states that while taking this video, she couldn't help but feel nauseous. She no doubt believes that there's something off with this room and mentions that there have been other incidents involving this space. One particular incident that she can't stop thinking about is when one of her coworkers recorded this. During a group therapy session, which included a therapy dog, this happened.
Where's your other sucker? You only have one? Use it. Sheila.
Whoa. Nah, that's not a good sign. Yo, yeah, that's not a
For
good
some
sign, dude.
reason, the therapy dog breaks away from the group to stare at this room, which happens to be the same room where many people have passed away. This is unusual since dogs like this are trained to stay calm and close to their handler, yet strangely, they do this. But even weirder is the fact that they're whimpering. If no one or anything is there, then what was causing them to act this way? Only one answer comes to mind according to the nurses who work here, and it's that the room is haunted. Knowing that the so-called death room has had many elders pass away inside, residents and nurses aren't surprised by this video. But to this day, strange things continue to happen, and it's always, for some reason, involving this room.
Why is it beeping? I don't know. No one's in there. It's crazy. Get the light. Get the light. You say you checked it? Yes. Did you just get that on camera? No. Stop. No, I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is insane right now.
Bro, keep the cam steady. Like, sheesh.
Okay, you're gonna stop this right now.
Just
No,
like
that's
before,
crazy.
the room is empty. Yet somehow, things continue to happen inside as if someone were still living there. It's no wonder why some residents have taken it upon themselves to fix this so-called problem. From cleansing the room to asking the supposed presence to stop the activity, they've done all they could to end the occurrences. However, as it seems, nothing has changed. To
That
this
is
day,
really
they
freaky.
don't know what's going on with this room. But like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
That is really, really
Just
freaky.
what exactly is happening with room 112? At around 3 p.m. on a quiet Saturday, Bonita Adonis was home alone watching TV inside her kitchen. It wouldn't be long before her husband came back from the grocery store. According to her, it isn't often the case that she has the whole house to herself, especially considering that her relatives are staying over for a few months. But even they are away from home, leaving Bonita completely alone. However, that may not be entirely true, because based on what was captured on a security camera inside her kitchen, this happened.
Oh, what the hell was that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the hell was that? Oh, I rebuked thee. Yo, that shit freaked me out. I rebuked thee. What the hell just happened? Oh my god. What the hell was that?
If it wasn't for the passing figure that briefly appeared, Bonita says that she would have written this off as
my
nothing more
God,
than an issue with
bro.
the stove. But seeing how it shook uncontrollably before lifting up and crashing down only seconds after the shadow makes her think this was anything but a typical appliance issue. Now obviously, stoves don't do this, but it's this fact alone that has convinced Bonita and her family that an unseen presence had done this.
Bro, I'm turning one of these
And
lights on.
perhaps,
I'm not
as they
playing.
believe, it's a
I'm turning one of
presence
these
they're
lights
familiar
on,
with.
bro. I'm turning these lights
As
back
mentioned
on.
earlier,
This
Bonita's
video is too freaky so far. I'm turning these lights all the way back on.
relatives are staying over for a few months. They had gathered there after the recent passing of Bonita's grandmother, who passed away naturally under Bonita's care. Maybe, according to them, this might have been her spirit.
No.
But despite what they
No
believe,
way.
I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly occurred here? Was a ghost responsible for this? Or had something else been at play here that could explain this? Let me know what you think. Now this next video was posted by a mother who writes that on August 13 of 2025, her daughter was alone downstairs when suddenly her Ring camera recorded something that has left her extremely concerned. It's been barely a month and a half since Jacqueline and her daughter moved into this new house. And now, after seeing what happened to her daughter on this night, she's not sure if staying here is safe. While Jacqueline is upstairs taking a shower, her daughter is by herself in the kitchen. Suddenly, this happens.
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence,
What the hell?
win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000 pot.
Frequently in a poker game
What?
like this, because the stakes are so high and emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried away from the poker table. You would become so angry that you would act out violently.
Instead of just leaving the game this time, Sally's scared.
With her arm clutched, Jacqueline's daughter immediately runs upstairs to tell mom that something had touched her. Jacqueline froze upon hearing the words that no parent would ever want to hear their own child say. But unfortunately, there's evidence. Something had apparently left a mark on her forearm. Now, Jacqueline states that this photo was taken only minutes after being told by her daughter, at which point she reviewed the footage from downstairs. Seeing no one else around, she wasn't sure what to make of this. But seeing the bag on the couch move on its own and a small object throw itself at her daughter has led her to believe that this was supernatural.
The entire $100,000 pot.
Whether paranormal or not, her daughter's suddenly crying and the mark on her arm is pretty strange. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Now taking place inside a family's home, a mother named Courtney films a video of a car seat sitting in the living room. It belongs to her baby daughter, who isn't using it at the moment. However, if she had been, then what just happened earlier wouldn't be so creepy, because according to mom, it was just then that the car seat shook on its own.
literally nothing here. My baby is sleeping. I don't have a remote. It just did its own thing.
I don't like how the dog's reacting to this.
Even the family dog was freaked out by this. They growl and bark as if sensing something dangerous, but clearly nothing is there. If a couple of toys had been there, then one could argue that the shaking was mainly due to a child's toy that vibrates. But as Courtney explains,
not
that
something
wouldn't
that
be
heavy.
possible because the way it shook was too intense for any toy to generate. The car seat had done this on its own. While nothing in this video seems to show what it could have been, it's the following video that Courtney shared where things get much weirder. According to her, there had been another creepy incident just like this, but unlike recently, this one has left her terrified. While folding laundry and listening to her favorite podcast, this happens.
I'm just gonna give this one video a chance. We'll see how it goes. And we drive there. It's 2.5 hours away, and it looked exactly like my vision. And immediately in my heart, like I cannot explain the feeling in my heart. Like it just felt warm, and I'm like, this is it. Like this is my vision. And you guys are like, wow, this sounds like such an amazing story. God is good. God is great. He is all the time. But there's more to it. And
I swear if the door slams, I swear, dude.
looking back, I'm like, God really, he just loves us so much. But so I secured that wedding venue. It's great. Everything's good to go. I signed the papers. I called Drew. He was like, sick at the PA school at the time, and so he couldn't tour with me at a test that day. And I was like, this is it. This is my vision. And so fast forward to the wedding day. Fast forward to the wedding week.
Yo. No, that's crazy. I rebuked you. Nah, dude. What was that? Or I know it was a bottle, but...
Like something out of a horror movie, Courtney's dog begins to growl in an empty space. They walk slowly and cautiously, as if scared to approach whatever is there. Then, after leaving the room, this happens. A baby bottle slightly moves before plunging right next to Courtney. Naturally, she gets up and leaves in a panic frenzy with her baby. Something weird had just happened, and she wasn't having it.
I don't
now,
blame her.
despite there being not much info on the story, it's pretty clear that something strange is going on at Courtney's home, whether it's a ghost or not. These two occurrences have no doubt scared the living daylights out of her. But for now, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me...
Bro, this one to me has been the most, like, freakiest, dude. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It's so freaky.
...to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Now this final segment features a few clips that all come from a bakery in West Virginia, and it goes without saying, but each video is pretty creepy. The bakery in question is known as Rock City Bakery, and recently, the co-owner of the shop has been posting videos that she wasn't able to share until recently. Now according to Morgan, the co-owner, all these incidents that were caught on camera are thought to be the doing of a ghost that all employees call Harry. Harry apparently has been responsible for all strange things that happen at work. From kitchen trays that fly off the counter to heavy equipment that appears to be pushed by an unseen force. It's safe to say that the bakery has seen a lot of creepy stuff, but nothing compares to the following two videos that were caught at this bakery. According to Morgan, these are videos that she doesn't like to watch as it makes her feel uneasy when she comes to work. Now just for context, Morgan would always find misplaced items around the shop, but the one item that's commonly found in odd places is a plastic bowl that's shaped like a spider web. There's actually more than one of these, and for some reason, each one is usually found in places where they shouldn't be in. Morgan believes that Harry, the ghost, is responsible for this. It would happen so often that Morgan had to throw away all the bowls to stop the activity, and it did stop for a while, but then one day, while working a busy shift, Morgan notices a spiderweb bowl laying on the couch where all the customers sit. Perhaps someone had brought it in and left it by accident. Regardless of how it got there, Morgan was spooked out of her mind. So, she checks the cameras to see how the bowl had got there, and what she sees scares her to her core. According to Morgan, it appears as if the bull had morphed out of a painting inside their shop.
What?
Have a look.
What the fuck? Replay slower, yeah. What the fuck? Yo, no way. So that's how that always happens. Bro, I swear there's always instances of people throwing stuff away because it's weird and creepy, and then somehow that thing just magically comes back. And deadass, it magically just comes back. This thing just phases through the freaking painting and pops back out? What the hell? I rebuke thee. That is crazy work. I'm not playing with that. That's insane.
Like viewers, Morgan doesn't know what to make of this. It looks as if the bull came out of the painting. She believes that this had to be Harry somehow doing this as an attempt to get back at her.
That's
for throwing the balls
demonic.
away.
That's not even
While
a
it's
regular
unsure if
ghost
that's the case,
at that
another
point.
incident similar to this one was caught on camera that's made her and everyone else at the bakery pretty unnerved. During the late hours of the night, this happens.
What am I looking at? There's a lot going on. Okay, something fell. What fell?
Like before, something comes out of a painting, but this time, more things happen around. Looking closely, a plastic skeleton falls on its own, but after whatever this was had come out of the painting. As it turns out though, that object was a can of soda.
What?
Not really sure what to make of this, Morgan shares the footage online in the hopes that someone could explain this. So far, neither video has been solved, but still, there continues to be strange things that happen at this bakery.
Oh no.
Whether it's Harry the ghost or something else, they're still freaked out by all these occurrences. But of course, what are your thoughts on this?
That's the most freakiest one. It just phases through the freaking painting, dude. What the hell? No.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and—
Why do I like freaking myself out? I started the video, right? Freaking lights off, ready to take this, you know, like a man. And I'm still a man at the end of the day. But I had to turn the lights on because it was freaky as hell, man. I don't know what else to tell you. That one really spooked me.